I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
Free Hasper says, can you have a badge discount? I don't know what that means. What are you talking about? I don't know. All right. First contribution of the day was from Dark Matter, who did a $2 super chat and said, told Asmin main character syndrome needs to speak. Huh? What? Even if that was an attempt at an insult or a joke, it makes no sense at all. What are you talking about? Thanks for $2. I don't even understand what it means. Can you speak English? Like, again, we can't even tell what that is. Is that an insult? Is that a joke? Is it a reference to something? I think this is what's happened with the internet, is that everyone's just become so goddamn brain rot that they talk like that. And then they think that like everyone knows what they're saying and like, ha, it's the joke. You get it? No one knows what you're saying. We have brains. We don't know what that means. Speak English. Anyway, hopefully, because here's what happened earlier in the week, if you remember. I got ghosted. And then as I was streaming, I got a DM. Hey, we can still do the show, but when do you want to do it? And then I said, well, let's do it Monday. And then, and then he agreed. So, like, and now it's been since then. So it's been almost a week. I haven't heard back. So hopefully it's all good for tomorrow. I don't know. Again, you guys know me. I'm a structured guy. I've explained this recently. I'm a very structured guy. I like to have all my work week laid out so I know what I'm doing each stream, each time slot. I know where we are each game. That's just how I am. My brain is wired that way. When I was a kid, I would plan out my days. When I have my days off, I plan out my days. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wake up in the morning. We're going to eat, shower, eat food, go here, do this, dinner here because we're in this area. Here are options for dinner. Let's consider each one. That's how I am. I have that weird analytical mind. I do. And, it is what it is. Some people would say, well, that's awful. What a horrible way to go through life. I think it served me well. In regards to my work here, like, let's be honest, 17 years, I'm still here. People say, yeah, Phil's Mr. Consistent. We know he's going to be there every day. We know what he's doing ahead of time. We could show up specifically for the streams. I'm a variety streamer. If I didn't have that analytical mind to say, here's what I'm doing each day, each stream, right? You would never know what I'm doing. And therefore, you wouldn't show up for the right games, and I probably wouldn't have survived all these years. It is because I'm a variety streamer that I have survived 17 plus years. It's very true. If I had just focused on Street Fighter or focused on anything, I would have been gone. But because I'm the variety guy, that's how I've survived, okay? So, that's how I am. It actually bothers me. I'm not kidding. It bothers me that I can't tell you, hey guys, 100% tomorrow, everything's good. We're going to have this stream. It sucks. But, it's up to him to say, yes, we're doing it, and send me his Discord, or else I can't send him the call invite. He doesn't have my Discord because he didn't ask for it. So, there you go. Okay? All right. So that's all I have to say. Hopefully someone will say something in his Twitch chat or Kick chat and get his attention. He'll check his DMs. He'll confirm for tomorrow. He'll send me his stuff. I would love that. Okay? All right. Dark Matter with another $2 super chat. You're not structured. You're controlling. Yes, that's what structure is. A structure is something that you build to control a situation so that it's not just loose all over the place and uncontrolled. You're absolutely correct. That's what structure is. Like, if you didn't have a structure on a building, the whole building would fucking collapse because there's nothing to hold it in place to control it. You're right. I mean, I don't know what you're trying to say. If you think that controlling things is a bad thing, you're an idiot. You're an actual complete moron. Thanks for $2, by the way. Okay. All right, so that is what I needed to cover for today. Someone tipped 250 says something I've learned about life is it's often chaotic and you can't control it. Sometimes it's frustrating as that may be. You're right. And as I'm getting older, obviously, this is something that I've come to terms with, is that there's things that are going to happen that are completely out of your control, no matter how much you plan, no matter how much you want to control the situation. And the worst part about it is a lot of the times it affects people close to you. It affects people who you love. And it's just a natural occurring thing in life. There's things that are going to happen over time that you cannot help or control. And you just have to learn how to cope with it. And it sucks because you get frustrated and everything, but slamming your table and screaming and crying and being upset about it constantly doesn't necessarily fix the situation. It's a way to vent, but it doesn't really fix anything, right? So I'm definitely there with you. As I'm getting older, I'm seeing things around me happen constantly that I can't really do anything about. And it's like, this sucks, but that's life, right? Now, in regards to tomorrow, I'm 1,000,000% on board. I've said I was on board since day one. I'm the one who even had the idea and reached out. He said yes. Then he flaked out. Then he responded again, said yes. Is he going to flake out again? I don't know. But you know what they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So last week I tried it. It didn't work. Then we set we set it for tomorrow. If tomorrow works, amazing. I'd love to do it. 100%. I'm excited for it. I'm literally excited for it. But if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. It's not. It's really not the end of the world. We'll see what happens tomorrow, okay? Kick has renamed Jasper to John Boy. All right, well, I guess you guys... Okay. Dark Matter. Another $2 super chat. Compromise is better than control. It's why you're friendless. I'm married, stupid. Married. My best friend lives with me. You think I'm friendless, but you're the one sitting on my stream throwing me money to say stupid shit. Who's the loser here? Exactly. Thanks for another $2, by the way. Really appreciate it. By the way, I do have friends. Just because you don't know about them, you don't see them, you don't talk to them, that's intentional. That's by design. That's so you can't harass them, because I don't want shitbags like you who have no lives obsessing over every little piece of my life and trying to make life miserable for those who associate with me. So thanks, and please keep sending money. Genius. Okay. Want to plan, because again, here's the secret of my success, okay? The secret of my success is very simple. Autism, I don't have one small audience that tunes in for one thing. I don't. I have a very broad audience that come by for the specific things that they want. So this morning, we have people here who want to see my podcast. After that, there'll be people here who want to see Call of Duty. Tonight, there'll be people here who want to see Truck Sim. Now, is there some crossover there? Yes. Is it all crossover? Absolutely not. There'll be people that when I start playing Call of Duty, they'll leave. But then they'll come back tonight for Truck Sim. There's people who will be here tomorrow that won't be here the next day. But they're all showing up for what they want, and I'm consistent, and I plan out these streams, so because of that, they know when to show up. That's why when people watch my content and they say, I can't believe Phil is a streamer who gets 260 viewers on YouTube, 80 viewers on Kick, so less than 400 viewers a day, but he's getting the support he does. Well, that's why I'm getting the support I do, because it's not the same people. Even though I might have 300 people on streams right now, overall today, I probably have over 1,000 unique viewers. And then even more during the course of the week. And they all come by, and when they see what I'm doing, something that they like, they contribute. Okay? Now, are there times that things happen that the streams can't go as planned? Absolutely. Like you just said. What if I go to play a game online and the servers are down? What if I go to play Tormented Souls 2 and there's a hard lock in the game because of a game bug? And now we can't make progression and we have to stop playing it? What if I do a night stream thinking this is going to be the conclusion of a game and we beat the game in 10 minutes instead of 2 hours, and now I have all this time to kill? Yeah, that does frustrate me. Absolutely it does. It does. It frustrates me. And it becomes difficult to adjust on the fly because of the way I've structured my streams, the people are there for just that thing. If you were here just to see Call of Duty today, and all of a sudden the Call of Duty servers are down, chances are you're not going to stick around if I start playing a horror game out of nowhere. You're like, I wasn't here for horror. I'll come back when he plays Call of Duty. So it sucks. But what I have found is that in a lot of these cases, as long as I keep my cool and I adjust on the fly, usually what I'll try to do is just a hangout session. Let's do a chill with Phil session. All right, let's just hang out and do chill with Phil. Okay? It works for the most part. Like, I actually set it up the other night when we were doing Leave It Alone, and I knew that we were going to beat the game in like a half an hour. I said, so here's what we're going to do. Finish the game, and then we're actually just going to do chill with Phil. The stream went incredibly well. Tons of people showed up, engaged, supported. Super success. So I am getting better at it over the years. I think I'll get better and better at it the more that I get used to this kind of thing. But yeah, I am a structured dude. Absolutely. And that's why you'll see me sometimes get really frustrated. I've said this, when it's out of my control, it's not something that I goofed up on, but it's a technical thing, or, online thing crashes. Something doesn't work. A piece of equipment breaks. That frustrates me because I didn't cause that, but now I'm suffering the consequences of it. It pisses me off, for sure. Okay. Okay. Why don't I do giveaways? Because giveaways are pointless. Giveaways only reward one person out of many, and it creates a sweepstakes-like environment that I feel is basically not abusive. What's the word? Exploitative. People get that, oh, I could win a contest, I could win a prize, I could win. It's stupid. Only one person's getting it. There's no point to doing it. I would much rather say, hey, let's hit a goal, and then we do a piece of content that everyone can watch and enjoy together. Okay? Right? Or, for example, what are we talking about on Black Friday? Well, if I get a great amount of support on Black Friday, maybe I'll just spend that money immediately to upgrade my setup, and that benefits everyone because everyone gets to see improvements to the setup. Everyone gets to see better content. You benefit from it. Everyone benefits from it. Everyone gets a new episode of DSP Tries It to watch and enjoy. Everyone gets to see my setup improve and enjoy the better content, as opposed to one person won a game out of how many thousand? What benefit is that to everyone? Nothing. It's actually a waste of time. Really? Buckwell says, I won $25 in Steam cash from Bumblebee Farmer after you sent us to him. Well, good for you. Congrats. So that's one person who benefit. Now think of all the people that didn't get that and how pissed at you they are. Upset they are with you. No, here's another factor as well. Okay, this is me being truthful. This is me being transparent here with this part of the answer as well. Okay, I used to do giveaways all the time. All the time. I called it the Hardcore Gaming Season Giveaway. It was every single September, October, November, and December of every year. Weekly, I would do a giveaway. Sometimes it would be a game. Sometimes it would be collector's edition content from a game. Sometimes it would be a peripheral. Sometimes it would be, there's a million things I gave away. Okay? No one cares. No one cares. Do you hear anyone talking about that? No. They act like it never happened. Did you know that when PlayStation 4 came out, I gave away a PS4 to a fan? Did you know that? No, of course you don't. Because all you heard was the toxic shit on the internet. Phil doesn't do giveaways. Phil's greedy. Phil's this, Phil's that. You never heard about that stuff because no one cares. Now, what can you indisputably say? Well, Phil's done DSP Tries It over the years. When Phil hits a support goal today, he does a special episode of DSP Tries It every time. That's right. How do you know that? Because it's on the fucking internet right now and you can watch it. Everyone can watch it. It's an enjoyable piece of content for people all over the world. And you can watch it all over the world. And you can watch it whenever you want, as opposed to the one person each week who got a giveaway for years. And now no one talks about it and acts like it never existed. See? So there's a difference between basically having these shitbags control the narrative versus me. If the rewards for hitting milestones of fun stuff or fun support equate to content that you can see, then they can't say I didn't do it. As opposed to literally right now, I could say, let's do a giveaway. If I get 1,000 subs, I do a giveaway. And then they could say, oh, well, Phil never did it. Phil never gave it away. Phil is a liar. And how do you disprove it? So there's no point. at home alone. I don't sit at home alone. My wife is here. My wife gets to smell the good cologne all day, and I get to smell the good cologne all day. That's two people that like it. An idiot. You sit at home alone. I'm married, you fucking moron. Like, God, I swear to God, people are so dense. They actually think that my existence in this room is the end all be all of my existence. Okay? I'm in this room from around 10:30, 11 a.m. till around 4 p.m. I mean, 4:30 p.m. And then again, I come back in here around 6:30 p.m. and I'm here till like 10:30 p.m. So in any given day, I'm in here like 9 hours. So, there's the rest of the 24 hours that I'm not in this room. You realize that, right? I don't walk into a black hole alternate dimension for the rest of the day. I go and I have a light outside of the room. People don't realize that. Like, wait, really? You're a real person? Oh. Autism?